YouTube, we are playing another combo deck in Standard today. This one focusing around the combination of Echoing Equation and Fynn the Fangbearer. You use Echoing Equation, targeting Fynn, then all your creatures become copies of Fynn, and then whenever any creature you have with Death Touch hits an opponent, they will get a cascade of triggers, and they'll get enough poison counters to instantly die. So that is the combo. Now, how are we going to support that combo? How are we going to enable it to make us win the game and not just kind of fall flat? So we're kind of having some ramp here. We have your Spear, Sentinel, Gilded Goose. We're also running Keenan, Bond or Prodigy, to increase the amount of mana we can get from our ramp package. We're also running Tangled Florahedron. So we are getting some ramp so we can try to hit 5 mana fast or get a wide board quickly to get enough copies of Fynn to kill our opponent. Now we are also, in order to get big creatures, we're running some cheap creatures that are also part of our ramp package, but we're running Lovestruck Beast. Again, speed up for aggro. Harsh Desire is a great cheap way to make creatures. Also have Asika's Chariot, 4 mana, get 2 creatures, and then if you have the Chariot attack, it can also make more tokens, so give an even wider board. And there's a couple of copies of Scute Swarm as well. It's a great cheap way to make more creatures, even if you don't get to 6 lands. If you just play it on 3, then like play a Fable Passage or something, you get 3 creatures total, so that's 3 more creatures that can become copies of Fynn. And of course, we have a couple of other ways to try to refill our hand, the ways to try to dig for either Fynn or for Augment or Pugilist, because the front side is a creature, so we can find it with things that get creature cards to our hand, like Lead the Stampede or Adventure Awaits. And that's the deck. Let's see how it plays. Okay, we go first. We have some Pugilists. Have a Lovestruck Beast as well. When it starts with a Snow-Covered Swamp, Serrated Scorpion. Interesting. Could be some kind of sacrifice deck. Attack for 1. No blocks. Unknown ingredients, further cementing the fact they're probably on sacrifice. We're only cementing the fact that we are getting land flooded. It's unfortunate, but sometimes happens. Village Rites, Serrated Scorpion, short, draw a couple. Take some damage. Yep. I almost wonder if it's worth running out a Pugilist here as a creature instead of saving it for the Echoing Equation. We don't have any creatures right now. We don't have the critical mass if we even were to draw Fynn in order to kind of kill them in one shot. But hopefully this next try is not a land. Otherwise, oof. 3 lands in a row. Thinking long and hard. Valamir Knight, they just play it out. Okay. Looking to stop aggro, presumably another creature. Okay. No third land, it looks like. Not gonna block. My 1/1, need my creature count high. Sadly, they are just going to keep flooding me out here. I'm not going to attack into a Death Touch, of course, so you just pass the turn. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing to think I could kind of like one-shot them by making everything a Pugilist if they tap out or something. There are worse lines of attack. I would need to get to 8 lands for that to matter, right? Because then they'd all be 8/8s and then have like 24 damage coming across. They'd have to have minimal blockers, which at the moment, right, they could only stop 4 of it. So they would go to like 2 life. They have Plummet Forbidden. Okay, they sacrifice all the creatures. Need to draw a few cards. We get to hit for potential large amount. If they find another land. They do. Oh wait, but 1 drop? Based on what we've seen so far. We're already at 3. They had another Felmir Knight. Okay. Here's where we're good. The oh my god. I think we take the Lovestruck. Yeah, we got to just take a luck check. That's 2 creatures. We're still a couple lands away from Pugilist. I guess we'll attack with a 1/1. Don't want to trade if they don't. Okay. Like another 1/1. I guess really 3 turns away from Pugilist coming online. On it with a full hand of action. They get their 4th land. The Bastion of Remembrance, okay. Gotta be careful of that. By another Serrated Scorpion. Okay. Skewed Swarm, yes. That's what I'm talking about. I guess there's no real reason to wait on cracking this. I'm gonna have a forest because I already have another island in hand. So I'm not gonna be, you know, at risk of getting stone rained or something. So obviously that's not in this format. So we have 1, 3, 6, 9 creatures right now. If we make them all 3 3s, that's 27 damage. They have 5 toughness to block with. And of course the creatures dying wouldn't matter because damage would trample through before they get to resolve those triggers. They would just be dead at instant speed. Yep, so I do have 9 creatures right now. I could have even just made everything a copy of Skewed Swarm and played a land, and that would have made a ton of creatures. But I think we'll go for the win. We'll try to do Echoing Equation, targeting a creature I control, which is Pugilist. They have an instant speed removal spell. We're going to win here. But if they don't, I think we probably do. Okay. Better square up, opponent. We're coming for you. As they say. Doesn't show the flavor text on the copies, right? Where's the original? It doesn't show me the flavor text. Ah. Okay, they plumbed the Forbidden. So I guess at instant speed, they, Oh, okay, well, they do lose too much life here. Okay. So we get him with Pugilists. Not what I expected when I made this deck, but if you go wide enough, Pugilist is effective even before we get the power buff there. Okay, opponent goes first. We have Keenan. No ramp, but we do have Pugilist. I think this is probably keepable. We have a chance to draw a 1-mana ramper. We also could do a bit of digging and maybe try to find blue with the Adventure Awaits. It is a bit ambitious, but I think this could be solid. Okay, opponent took a mulligan as well, so that bodes well for us. I have to hope. Might be a bit of a slower start against EGAD, but they are in the play. Okay, they start with Castle Lochthwain. We find another Keenan. You only have 3 of them, right? Yeah, I only have 3. Okay, well we actually find an island, so that's kind of ideal. We'll run out of Keenan. Haven't found Kel yet, but what can you do? Okay, opponent appears to be mono black. Like, oh, okay, no, Rakdos. Rakdos control, or Rakdos sack perhaps. So here I think we start by playing Adventure Await, see what we find. We found a gilded goose. Yeah, we're gonna goose it up here. And we'll hit my opponent 2. Next turn we can play Seeka's Chariot. For sure. And plays another Timber Cult for that. Okay, similar creature actually, right? That's been... Okay, if I find a creature, so make a zombie. We will play the Bark Channel as a blue source. I think we just play out the Chariot. Pass the turn. So we just need to find Fynn. Although these Chariots could prove problematic for my opponent as well. Granted, Rakdos does have some instant speed removal. They could have like a Murderous Rider, or I guess I'm not sure what else this deck might be running. Maybe a Hagar Mauling as a, you know, double-faced land card. MDFC, cool kids call them, right? Okay, they kept one on top though with their Scribe. See if they found the next land drop. It's pretty rough. Village Right's one of their zombies away. Okay, that shows how desperate they are for lands. Okay, they finally found a red source. Let's see what they run out. They kill Keenan, that's not a big deal. I want to tap down Keenan. Does it really matter? Probably just kind of Village Rights him away. I'm gonna say it's fine. Don't want to expose the Chariot to removal if I can't help it. Although, I mean, I guess I do have another one, and having them spend their turn killing the Chariot instead of Village Rightsing might have been a better play. So there's some potential for... doubt. Yeah, I'll take 2 damage, that's fine. They can then Village Rights him again. Sure. Alright. The forest. Wheel, crew. The Pugilist on the Chariot could be interesting too, right? Or the Echoing Equation, rather. Making a bunch of Chariots and having them all attack. That'd be spicy. Maybe I'll try that next turn. So we'll attack for 4, copy a cat. Okay. We're just gonna Heart's Desire. Just go as wide as we can, while preserving our ability to cat car. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too scared of them like playing Shadow's Verdict. Like, how could this deck be playing Shadow's Verdict when they're probably running Cruxa? And we've already seen they have, like, you know, zombies and things like that. Okay, speak of the devil. There is Cruxa. I think we just pitch Keenan. Yeah, we have mana. The Bone Crusher Giant, okay. Okay, opponent. It's time. Okay, it's showing me the mana cost for the Pugilist, so we animate the cat. Cat car, animate the cat car. And the Echo Equation, or Echoing Equation on the Chariot. Oh, they all have to be crewed? No. No! That's funny. That's very funny. Well, we learned something today here, folks. We learned something today. I guess we can make copies, but they're going to be legendary. I guess they're not going to be legendary. Wild. Okay. The more you know. Like token does stay. The copy that I got to make. I think that's a layering thing, right? Okay, I don't know that they get that Croxus, so we're gonna lose the other chariot. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Totally a misplay on my part. But that's really funny that you can just keep the keep the fun going. We'll just play the land because there's no point in having it get discarded. Why don't you just... Okay, they cast out Tybalt. Probably get rid of one of the artifacts. Well, I guess they're just dead on board, right? We have 7 attackers, they have 1 blocker. Good game opponent. Oh man. From punt to field goal, I guess, or something, right? It's the best sports ball analogy I have. Okay, opponent goes, or I go first, rather. We don't have green, but we do have a Fable Passage. Love Struck, Skewed Swarm. Guess we'll try keeping it. Can't be too greedy, I guess. So we lead with the Fable Passage, we'll crack it for a Forest. Another Skeet Swarm. Oh, it was a swamp. Pass. Okay, so we find Fynn. We want to Skeet Swarm and get another 1/1. This means that next turn we can't actually go Heart's Desire into Love Struck. I'm not sure how much we really want to do that. Yeah, I think we just do this. Try to, I guess. Hope they don't have a Jawari Disruption. Okay. Whew. That spell. Ooh. Spooky. Okay, they put 1 top, 1 bottom. We got our little Skewed token. It's not a copy of Skewed Swarm, but it is a bug. It is another creature. We get for free the Elspeth's Nightmare. Killing the Skewed Swarm, I guess. We find Keenan. So I am a bit punished for running out the Skewed Swarm last turn. At very least my opponent doesn't get to take anything. You just get to see what I have. Okay, what have they got in store for us? What cruel Sultai tricks are they going to pull? Cultivate, okay. Going big, going ramp. Okay, find a Fable Passage, that's pretty nice. Play the Gilded Goose. I don't think we're playing the Seed Swarm this turn, so we'll just play a Fable Passage. Let's go Heart's Desire. Love Struck. Hit for 3. So we have a large board, but we need the Pugilist. The Equation, so we can get that combo kill. And they're perilously close to casting Ultimatum. Play Wolfwillow Haven. Okay, so they get their 3rd green source. And they play Shadow's Verdict. That's going to be the death knell. We will good game it up. Can't come back from that. Okay, we have Fynn. We have a Sentinel. This looks nice. One on Luris, probably on Rogues. I think we lead with the Sentinel. Because it can block their... yeah, Thieves Guild Enforcer. No, okay, one Pugilist down. It's a shame. They don't attack. Good for us. If we run out the Bark-Channel as a green source, we can go... Well, I guess we can do that anyway. We can still get 2 green mana because we have Gilded Goose. We can tap whatever we play. We'll play a Tide Channel Pathway. I guess we'll lead with a Gilded Goose. It could drown and unlock it if they go for it. Let it happen. Okay. Play out the Florahedron. See if they counter that. Or if they just flash in like Thought Thief Enforcer or something. Kill the Sentinel. Curious. Temple of Deceit. Do a bit of scrying. 1 bottom. Okay. Don't do anything. Okay. Play the Fable Passage. We can go Heart's Desire. If they want to counter that. Now we can Adventure Awaits. To find a Pugilist, we find them their Fynn, okay. Their Enforcer, okay. So they're gonna activate, right? Their Fynn goes in the graveyard. If they attack, they do for 6, no blocks. Crack Fable Passage, get blue, I guess. Get a Forest. Left check first. Fynn. Yeah, we have a big board. Into the story, draw 4. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, now we just need to dig. Skewed Swarm is interesting. I think we just play Lead the Stampede. See if they counter it. Well, we have plenty of counters in their hand. They might not care about this. Eyeing their mana. Rather do Drown and lock it. Okay. We're gonna hold on to Skewed Swarm for a bit longer. See what they flash in. You cycle something? Okay. Another Enforcer, yep. The Keenan down. Okay, so I think we still have 3 Pugilists left in the deck, right? Yeah, we still do have 3. Okay. 6 more cards, okay. Another Pugilist down, that's annoying. Golden on that land. They have 4 mana up. Might add another into the story. I'm trying to just Skewed Swarm. Could eat removal or something. Okay. Yep, there's the end of the story. $27 cards left. Ruin Crab, okay. Okay, doing some mill. Getting low. Don't like 24 cards, we want to get 2 of them. They get lures to hand, so they leave 2 mana up. Okay. Adventure awaits. Yeah, this is not exactly what we want to see, I guess. We're at another Skewed Swarm. Flashing a Bot Thief. They don't actually. They could have, but they don't. They're being very conservative with what they're doing there. They just sack the Wind Robber, draw a card. Worse, sure, play Wind Robber again, presumably. Yep. No, one more Pugilist down. Play Wind Robber, okay. Yep. No, that last one. It's annoying. Okay, you go first. We have the combo pieces. We just need to assemble the crew, and we'll be good to go. On mono red, that's scary. They just killed the Sentinel right off the bat. Could frostbite it, they choose not to. Okay. Here I think we just ran out Fynn. Hit them for 1, I guess. Yep, they frostbite. Play Fynn. Next turn. Maybe I should have played Keenan there. Though this is better against Stomp, of course. Opponent plays Fervent Champion. They attack, they probably have a Frostbite or something. So they didn't attack. They don't seem to have a stop, so we'll swing in here. Don't block. Nice. I think I want to hold off on playing Skeet Swarm. So I also could play Adventure Ways, try to find a land, but I think playing Keenan's okay right now. It's gonna mess up their turn next turn because they don't seem to have a 1-mana removal spell, so they would have to have drawn one, and then that would take their whole turn. And even then, Keenan's not that important right now because I don't have any mana dorks to gain mana from. They do get their third snow permanent now, so Frostbites are going to kill Fynn. But I still think it's sneaking under the radar and not being the proper priority level in terms of their targeting, but we'll see. Keep eyeing it. They stomp Keenan, okay? They get the awkward turn again. Another land, so we'll go to combat and we'll attack with them, okay. 4 poison counters, so they have a lot of poison counters already. Play another land. So I think if we draw a land next turn and we make everything Fynn, I think we win. Because it'd be 3 Finns. Anytime they got hit, they would take 6 poison. They'd be dead. Play Robber the Rich, don't care about that. They attack both, sure. Fine, give me a land. 41% chance, land. Okay, well, did say land. I guess we'll start with Adventure Awaits. But that does give them a chance to kill Skeet Swarm. So we're actually just going to play the Tangled Veil as a land. The extra creature. Play Adventure Awaits. Get a Love Struck. Play Heart's Desire. Attack with Fynn. Into Swarm, I guess. Okay. Your pieces are set, opponent. How will you respond? Trap is laid. Gold Span. Okay, I like that. They get a treasure. Hit me for 4. Pass the turn real quick. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Gotta do it. The combo! Combo. Yes. Yes. Poisoned. Flowing in their veins. They must be stunned. They must be flabbergasted. Too many poison counters they get. Plenty. They had 13 more? Okay. Oh, we had 13 times 2, so they would have gotten 26 more. Just a little dead. Just a little dead. That was like the first iteration of the deck. We finally got there with the combo. I mean, it did seem pretty strong, right? With just the Sequence Chariots and the kind of aggro ramp style Keenan deck. So we got there. We did it. We achieved success in the end. I hope you enjoyed the games. I will see you next time.